Energy moves at different speeds. This time, we're going to show you a way to make light travel faster than the speed of light. But you never heard that before. What speed does light travel at? Well, they've measured it, and it's 186,000 miles a second. A little faster than that. But that's what it is. So if you take a flashlight, shine it, point A, where it goes from, to point B, measure the ground speed there, 186,000 miles a second, a little faster than that. But it has a speed. Now, sound, my voice, it's a little different. It travels a little over 600 miles an hour, but it depends on how thick the atmosphere is, temperature, speed. If you're way up high, it'll travel a little slower. Where the air is a little denser, it'll move a little faster. Now, sound, you got to think of a particle. It has a reason that it moves at a certain speed. Now, in the water, sound will travel twice as fast as it does in the air. If you get into aluminum, it'll travel up to 15 times faster. So sound travels normally about 600 miles an hour, so it really moves faster through other medium. But energy moves at different speed. Now, another one is if you take electricity, charge a piece of metal, wire, travels at about the same speed as light. Now, what we want to do here is give you an example. If I take a ball and I throw it from point A to point B, and I throw it at 50 miles an hour, you measure that A to B. Now, if I'm on a bus and the bus is traveling at 50 miles an hour, and I'm on the bus and I throw the ball at 50 miles an hour, the speed of that ball on the bus is 50 miles an hour. However, if the bus is traveling right across this spot right here, and I throw it at the same time, and you measure the ground speed of that ball from point A to point B, it's going to be 50 miles an hour, the speed of the ball, plus the bus. So if the bus was traveling at 50 miles an hour, the speed of the ball is 100 miles an hour. Same ball, different speeds, different ground speed. Now, if I'm on a bus and it's traveling 50 miles an hour, and I turn my flashlight on, from the back of the bus to the front of the bus, the speed of the light, the particle coming from here to the front of the bus, is going to be the speed of light, 186,000 miles a second. But right as I come over this spot right here, from point A to point B, what is the ground speed of this light? It's going to be the speed of light, 186,000 miles a second, plus 50 miles an hour. Anybody can make light travel faster than the speed of light. You've got to think geometry. You've got to think in physical terms. And that's what you got to do, is you got to think of a particle is actually moving at that speed. And just remember, physics and chemistry are easy with the correct geometry.